So you're telling me in New Zealand you can see Stonehenge and you can see Niagara Falls and you get to meet people from all over the world. I think New Zealand is the only place anybody ever needs to come. This is so cool. This is outside of the Kiwi Museum, Kiwi North in Whangarei, and this is free outside of their observatory. And here at this Kiwi North, they have a Kiwi exhibit and a museum exhibit, and then a walk around a property. But I'm confused about really what this property is, because it was like a lot of like hobbyist things. So I'm not really sure what that was about. But anyway, I did get to see a kiwi and a live kiwi in the museum, digging around. And then I was the only one in there, and it was right before breakfast time for it. And so when I left, it started screaming because it wanted somebody to feed it, which was really cute. Check out this artist-inspired bathroom. Or designed bathroom, rather. And then here, if you're interested, and yeah, and here's the outside of it. So it's very cool. I've been to all of the bathrooms that they have that are designed like this, and then they have a little few of the storefronts with the designs as well. But I've just kind of been chilling because it's been raining. But it's very cool, very nice. I believe I've stumbled upon the coolest lamppost of all time. And they've got these like engravings along here, like, I don't know, Star Wars or something. And then we got a little hand holding this thing. I'm assuming it's a lamppost. I don't know what else it is, but this is still in the Kawakawa. I don't know what the name of the town is, but where I saw the cool bathroom. And right behind here is where I'm camping. And then this is where the bathroom was. And here's more of these artisty things. And then this, it's really pretty. And they've got all these little like designs on the ground as well. I'm assuming that this museum is closed. But oh, and look, even the building pole is cute. And then yeah, and then the planters. It's a very, very, very small town, but they are speaking facts. Water is the best drink. Got this cool couch. And then this. Oh, it looks like it may have used to been a garden, and now it's nothing. But yeah, that's pretty much the town. It's really just this one little main street here. And this Texaco, Caltex they call it here, is the end. And then my phone's not wanting to zoom. This red sign is the end, and that's the whole town. But it's really nice. It's really artsy. I love the tree going out of the top of the bathroom. And yeah, and I guess I'm just gonna chill here. I have got to go to the library tomorrow, which is right behind where I'm camping, so that I can start trying to get my life together to leave. I've got to make a posting to sell my car, start looking for jobs. So now you can see the whole thing. It might not be a lamppost. It might just be a decorative structure. But I just like the feet and hands. It's quite something. It's like out of Spirited Away or something like that. And then, yeah, really neat. Very, very cool. And this here is what I'm parked outside of. I think this part might be the guy's gallery or whatever. And then here's more bathrooms. And I'm just obsessed with this wall thing they've got on all the bathrooms here. And these cute windows. This starts the library, which is where I'm going to spend all of my day tomorrow. And then I'm on a little tiny walking path. It looks like there's more that way. But yeah, I'm desperate to get some library work done, and my phone's mad at me because I haven't backed it up in over 2 weeks. So I definitely need to just take a library day. But whatever town this is, we'll have it up on the video what the name of the town is. But there's this huge, here was the library, and then there's this huge section back here for campers. So it's where I'm staying tonight and tomorrow night. And I couldn't do it now because the library's already closed. Yeah, and this cairn looking thing. And yeah, that's the town. It's very cute. And all this, as far as the eye can see, is where you can camp. It's definitely picked up since I left. There were like 3 of us 2 minutes ago. This here is the name of the town. Kawakawa, maybe? It was quite apt that all those birds flew over right as I zoomed in. Oh, and look at this cool, awesome park back here. That's amazing. I don't know what this is, but I'm walking on a cycle trail. And yeah, I just love it. It just feels so artistic. Like, here's the sloping hill with all this art, and then whatever. These aren't intentional designs, but it still feels like they've put a design in the grass. It's very pretty, very, very pretty. She started chasing me when I called her curly Q. She's got curly hair. Hi there. Here's another one. Ouch. And then there's one more behind these things out of the fence. But I told them I wouldn't tell on them. I told them to run and get free. Oh, this one just fell over. Okay. I got my eye on you. There she goes. She's fat. Look at that. Very rotund. Here is the bathroom attached to my campsite, and it has a shower, which it's free for cold showers, and you can pay for hot showers. They have these cute birds, and this is one of the few standalone bathrooms that have mirrors. And it has this beautiful wall and just a little bit of graffiti, but it's so clean. It's very nice, and I might utilize the shower before I get out of here. I'm putting myself on blast here, but I just watched my first video where I was showing off my new car, how clean it was. Look at all this mess. Like, I am not a messy person. This is what my life looks like regularly. I'm going to the library with my laptop, but it's so trashy. Like, these empty bottles I gotta fill, just clothes, all this mess on the floor. Everything is dirty. I just wiped off all the surfaces, but still, it's such a stark difference. Like, I was watching it and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I've got clothes on the floor and back here. And like, this is totally full of junk. I mean, it's just so funny. And I was able to figure out how to open up my cooler. I mean, it cracks me up. And this is the way I live now. 7 months on the road. I'll do that to a person, I guess. And it's funny, all the videos of van life always talk about how they always get messy. And I'm like, how do you get messy? It's easy to keep things clean. It's not. I've got a big old trash bag, dirty dish, all that's rearranged, pizza box on the ground. So this is all rearranged up here. So it's quite amusing to see how things have changed. I'm in Kawakawa still, and I'm on this, it's like a rail trail across from, or next to a cow paddock. And this caught my eye. It is toilets. That is hilarious. I don't know what they're there for other than just to bring a smile. But that's amazing and hilarious. Cute! On May 24th or 25th, 2024, I was here at Whangarei Falls, and now on April, I think it's the 11th, 2025, here I am again. It just so happened that I was able to come back over here, and it's so funny, I'm such a totally different person than I was the last time I was here and I saw this thing. It's quite beautiful. It's very loud, very peaceful. And it's so wild that almost a year later, here I am once again. And I just literally just was taking a walk, and then this was just here. So it's really cool to be here again and see this after all this time and reflect on who I am now. So I saw on Google Maps that there's these cool sculptures over here, and I just drove up and it's gated, and it says that you have to, this is a private property, so you have to get some kind of permission, and I don't have that. But so I see that there's something here. I don't know if that's part of the sculpture. And then there's this super cool one. And then there's whatever this wall is, and then this guy. And it's quite lame. I had no idea. Oh, and look, there's something here. And I wish that Google Maps would have said that you could only get in by appointment only. Because I would have loved to have gone and seen that. And right over here is the ocean, so it would be really a great view. But I understand this is someone's property, and they don't want just anybody tramping around here. But yeah, this is my last day of freedom, and I'm headed into Auckland today to try to sell my favorite friend. I'm going to be very, very, very sad to see her go. But it's all right, and I'm hoping that she'll go to a good family. And yeah, I'm just going to enjoy the day. It's absolutely beautiful. There are very few clouds in the sky. It's nice and warm. So it's going to be a good day. I have an audience here for my garlic bread. They've each had 2 little pieces, and this one really wants some more. And we're outside of the grocery store right now. So it's nice to have some little friends while I have my lunch. Okay, so this is a milk plant here. It's one of the big ones. And this is the company when I went to that ag show in Ashburton, and those people served those strawberry milk and strawberry pancakes. That was this company, Sunlight. And I'm in just this industrial park, and there's these other things. But look at this! Oh, it's so cute. I just had to stop and turn, and so that I could get this thing. And there's 2 of them, and they're so cute. And I think I'm in the city of Pōkeno, if I'm not mistaken. I stopped to get some ice cream from this place that serves ice cream that's, quote, as big as your head. And it was a lot of ice cream for very cheap. But it was literally the cheapest ice cream that you can buy here. And then there was a nice guy who was serenading the parking area where we were. But yeah, this is really cool. This is my favorite part of the day so far, I think, is seeing these cow things. And look, and this is the water. I actually think I'll park right here. And I'm pretty sure that that's this maybe? Or maybe there's another one, but this is really nice. There's, I guess, a little industrial town here. Huh. I've decided to do one last sheep hill walk for old time's sake, so I'm headed up there. I should have a good view. You already have a pretty good view over here, and right here is where I parked. So I've already climbed up a little bit, and yeah, this is definitely my last sheep hill walk, so I figured I'll do it one last time, even though I don't really prefer these kind of walks. Gotta do it while I'm here, and I'm definitely feeling so nostalgic about my time here, so I just can't say no. We made it. I was wrong. This was the one I thought I was going to, but instead it's this one. And it's a great view. It's quite misty in the horizon, but still you can kind of see the outlines of the mountains and hills. And I think this is it. I think maybe you can continue the path that way, but it leads to another road, and it's another hour to the road, so it would be 4 hours on the sheep hill when there are other walks I can do today. So I think I'm just gonna call it up here and go on to my other walks for the day. If you would like to pause and read, this is some very interesting history about the dam. I sat here and I read this entire board. And I've never heard of anything in gigaliters, so that's quite interesting. But yeah, so the third largest dam in Auckland. This sign kind of feels like you'd see it on like Freddy versus Jason or something. Just off into the wilderness. All I can say is, well, damn. I've been walking for 1 billion years, and I'm really tired of walking, but I think that I can take a different way back, and I won't have to walk another 1 billion years. So we will see. I was looking at this view, and then at the sheeple below, and then I thought, well, damn. This is the Cosseys Dam, and I spent probably 2.5 hours walking to it. And then I'm gonna take another way, and it'll take me about an hour or so to get back on the other way. So, and this is some kind of a water catchment for drinking water for part of the area. So, definitely can't swim in it. But don't worry, the ducks are, so that's okay. Well, damn, that's a lot of gallons. That's the last time I'll make a damn joke. But this is pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting read. First New Zealand dam I've been to, and likely the last, since my time here is almost up, unfortunately.